Hi, welcome to my GameMaker Studio development diary. I'm posting one of these a week as I work on this game project. My game is about being a little beast that flies around in a level, up until now, it's been about gathering gold for your stash, and when you bring gold from the level back to your stash, it adds to your score, and you avoid enemies throughout. And it's still the same game, but I've added kind of a mechanical wrinkle this week that will change, I think, also what the background story type thing of the game is. Let me show you. So let's start the game. So here you are, you're this beast, you fly around. Just to recap, if you haven't watched any of the earlier ones, there are enemies trying to get you, and when they hit you, you drop any gold that you're holding. So I just got some gold, so it added to my score at the top here. So a big idea that I added this week, though, is you see your score over here. The gold over here is how much gold you're holding. The score is how much is in your stash. That's actually decreasing, and when it reaches 0, the game is over. So now there's this pressure to actually find the gold and bring it back to your stash, or else your game is going to end. So that's new. That's something I've added. Let's restart. So then another aspect of that is if you get enough gold in your stash, it will take you to the next level. So that's how you make progress in this game now. So I just put some gold in my stash, so now my score is 36, and it's still declining, but I have more breathing room. And I think I made the limit 50, where if you get 50 gold, let's see, I think when you get 50 gold, it takes you to the next level. And right now, the next level is just this level again, because I only have one level. Also, this level is randomly generated, like where all of the enemies and the blocks and the trees and everything is different every time you start it. So I don't know if I've mentioned that lately. But anyway, that's the big new idea, that there's a way for the game to end and a way to progress through the game, which I didn't have before. And so, like I said, with that new idea, I'm changing a little bit how I think about the character and what it's doing. And so now I've decided to make the stash that you're bringing this gold to into an egg that requires nourishment. And so the gold that you bring to it is nourishment for the egg. And so I changed it to actually look like an egg, and when I bring the gold to it, you can see a little skeleton inside it briefly. So yeah, the idea is you're trying to get this egg to hatch, and it hatches at the end of the level when you've gotten it enough nourishment. And I think what I'm going to do is try and make it so there's the level restarting. Not very exciting right now. But what I want to do is when the egg hatches, the creature that hatches out of it is what you play as in the next level. So that's kind of the big idea I'm going for. Sort of an egg hatching game. So then I've added a bunch of other little changes this week besides the big new mechanic. One thing you'll notice is you start the level at the bottom of the level instead of before I had you start on a perch at the top of the level. And I just wanted to try that because I think it might be better for players to have to fly up and around through the level rather than when you start at the top, you can kind of just run and fall down through the level, which seems less good. I don't know. And then other changes, so you've always been able to breathe fire to destroy the enemies and the trees and stuff. But I don't know why it's going so slow at the moment. Sorry about that. I'll look into it. Anyway, I made the fire that you breathe come out in sort of bigger bursts. Before it was a little tiny, which made it less exciting, but it also made it harder to hit things. I also made it easier to pick up gold. Let me get rid of that game over. Before, it was just a little bit tricky to hit the gold, so now it's a lot easier to get. Those are just small things. Another graphic change you'll notice is these rockets that shoot at you from those enemies. They leave a trail of smoke behind them, so that's a new thing. Yeah, it changed what the horde looks like to be an egg. And I think that's about it for this week, so I'm gonna start working on some more, making the interacting with the enemies a little bit more exciting. Make sure that flying around in the level is enjoyable. So I guess I kind of want to get like a basic level working in a really fun way before I think too much about moving between levels. So that's where I am this week, and I'll have another video for you next week, hopefully. So thanks for watching.